Hi, lunchers. How is everybody? Great to see you. Well, it's almost summertime, so this is going to be our last Thursday Lunch Munch video. But I really hope that you guys keep reading great stories and fairy tales and poems, and that you keep making puppets and acting plays out and making things of all kinds, okay? Because I've really enjoyed reading these fairy tales and stories and nursery rhymes with you this year. And I hope you'll keep reading great things, because it's you'll never run out, okay? So today I'm going to read you Goldilocks. Do you remember? I think the last thing we worked on before we stayed home for a while was Goldilocks. We were making puppets and acting out, and we had the 3 little bowls and the 3 little chairs and the 3 little beds, okay? So let's read this story again one more time, okay? And maybe you'll remember when we acted this out. Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. This is by Heather Amory and Stephen Cartwright. Here's the cover. Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. The 3 bears lived in a wood. There's a great big father bear, there's a middle-sized mother bear, and there's a tiny wee baby bear. That's a cute little cottage. Mother bear fills 3 bowls with porridge, but it's too hot to eat. We'll go for a walk while it cools, says Father Bear, and they go out of the cottage. See, there's the little bowl, the medium bowl, and the big bowl. Just like we did in our classroom. Along comes a little girl named Goldilocks. She peeps through the cottage window, and she sees there's no one at home. She opens the door and looks in. She sees the bowls of porridge. She tries them all. That one's too hot, she says. That one's too cold. And this one is just right, and she eats it up. Goldilocks feels sleepy. She sits on Father Bear's chair. That's too hard, she says. That's too soft, she says, trying Mother Bear's chair. She sits on Baby Bear's chair. This is just right, and she goes to sleep. There's a crack, and the chair breaks, and she falls on the floor. Goldilocks goes into the bedroom. She lies on Father Bear's bed. That's too high, she says. She tries Mother Bear's bed. That's too low, she says. She lies on Baby Bear's bed. This is just right, she says. Soon she's fast asleep. She doesn't hear the 3 bears come into the cottage. There they come. See them in the window? They're coming home. And she's sound asleep. We know what happens. The bears want their breakfast. Father Bear says, "Who's been eating my porridge?" Mother Bear says, "Who's been eating my porridge?" Baby Bear looks at his bowl. "Who's been eating my porridge? And they've eaten it all up," he says, and he starts to cry big tears. "Someone has been in here," says Father Bear. He looks around the room. He looks at his chair. "Who's been sitting in my chair?" he says. Mother Bear looks at her chair. "Who's been sitting in my chair?" she says. "Who's been sitting in my chair and broken it?" says Baby Bear. They are not happy, are they? The 3 bears go into the bedroom. "Who's been sleeping in my bed?" says Father Bear. "Who's been sleeping in my bed?" says Mother Bear. Baby Bear looks at his bed. Who's been sleeping in my bed, he says. And look, she's still in it. Goldilocks wakes up very scared. Goldilocks jumps out of bed. She jumps out of the window and runs home to her mother. The three bears never, ever see her again. Well, the end. That was great. Well, maybe you guys today could find a way to act out Goldilocks. And you could do it with your teddy bears and stuffed animals, or maybe with your family. And you could find 3 bowls, 3 chairs, and 3 beds. Maybe that would be fun. All right. Well, anyway, I hope you guys have a great summer and that you keep on reading and making things. All right. I love you guys. Bye.